Did you know there's an ideal way of drinking water? Let's find out. Hi guys, welcome to Cosmic Pulp. This is our first video. Coming from the current pandemic situation, we have observed and noted some interesting Indian habits and the purpose behind them. Let's see what they are. Number 1. Leaving footwear outside or near the main door of the house. In India, you'll never find people wearing footwear inside their houses. If not outside, you can remove the footwear near the main door. One can wear a pair of home slippers which is never worn outside the house. This is clearly from hygiene point of view. Apart from germs and pests, this habit keeps mud, dust and filth outside the house. Number 2. Washing hands on regular intervals. Indians have a habit of washing their hands and feet upon entering the house. It instantly removes any germs or bacteria that one must have carried along. Washing hands before and after every meal is an integral part of any Indian, irrespective of whether the food is eaten by hand or with the help of a spoon or a fork. This prevents any germs from reaching your stomach. Washing hands after meals is considered equally important so as to remove any grease or stickiness from your fingers. Even most restaurants in India provide a finger bowl post meals, which is basically just a bowl of warm water with a slice of lemon. Number 3. Fresh food always. Indians hardly ever indulge in frozen or pre-cooked food. All the types of groceries, vegetables and meat are readily available, because of which food is always cooked and served hot and fresh. In India, almost no food items sell in cans. Everything is bought and sold organically. This automatically minimizes the consumption of processed foods. For instance, coconut water is best had from freshly cut coconut right in front of your eyes instead of having it from a cold stored Tetra Pak. A lot of this practice is purely from business perspective, neglecting the importance of good bacteria, and later sell the same good bacteria in form of a medicine, creating yet another business. Anyway, freshly cooked food is a major contributor to the better immunity of Indians. Number 4. It's not about spicy but spices. Spices have healing powers and work as natural immunity boosters. They also act as antiseptics and antibiotics to the human body. Indians have immense knowledge about the health benefits of spices, which is why nearly every Indian food item is cooked with spices like turmeric, fenugreek, cumin, mustard, cardamom, cloves, cinnamon, black pepper, etc. These also add an interesting taste and aroma to the food. For instance, if a person is suffering from cold or cough, he or she is given warm milk with a pinch of turmeric. This kills the bacteria and reduces mucus in the throat naturally. There are hundreds of home remedies for the common illness or flu, easily available in almost every Indian's kitchen. Even a cup of tea is prepared with ingredients like ginger and basil that act as detoxifying elements. Number 5. Water drinking habits. When drinking water from a bottle, especially while traveling, one may have to share the water with fellow travelers. Or even if at home or workplace, there are chances of other people picking up the same bottle for a sip of water. Every time you drink water by touching your lips, you leave an impression on the bottle opening, which may carry germs, and maybe a tiny amount of water goes back in from your mouth. This same water may not be fit for another person to drink if he is suffering from any kind of allergies or has sensitive immunity. In India, you will spot many free water stations available for everyone, irrespective of any communal or financial differences. Usually there is at least one cup or stainless steel glass hooked to it, and it's a common habit of drinking water without touching your lips to the glass. This style of drinking water is a part of some basic hygiene habits which every Indian has learnt as a child. However, if this is an unavoidable habit, one may see to it that his water bottle or glass or cup is not shared with anyone and is strictly personal. To sum it up, pour water in your mouth and then drink for better hygiene. The elders in Indian families have always nagged the kids when they drink water standing up. In India, it is believed that the ideal way of drinking water is sitting down and having it. This is backed up with a couple of reasons to be so. When you drink water while standing, the water passes through really quickly, without doing its job of reaching the right organs and clearing impurities. It is also believed to be causing joint pains, bone degeneration, and body weakness over a period of time. Sitting down and having water is the right way because it helps in better digestion, detoxifies the body, and doesn't leave you feeling bloated. If this sounds bizarre, there is another simple reason to believe it. Your mind and body are much relaxed when sitting as compared to standing position, and it is only the sitting position that actually quenches your thirst. Number 6. Guest is God. Indians put their guests before themselves. Any guest is regarded as an equivalent to God. They are very humble, kind and helpful in every form. Often they'd go out of their way to provide the best hospitality and make sure their guests are at comfort. This attitude comes from the age-old verse Atithi Devo Bhava, a Sanskrit phrase that translates to guest is same as God, and that the guest will be treated the same way as we would if God came in our houses. It is a mark of the relationship between the host and the guest. Number 7. Yoga. Yoga was born in India over 5,000 years ago. Although it is majorly practiced as a body workout in recent years, yoga has a deeper impact in improvising mental and spiritual health. Yoga is a wide term today and has several types and meanings. Meditation and pranayam, which are breathing exercises, are parts of yoga, which, when practiced together, help in relaxation of mind and body, improve concentration and physical health. There are many Indians who don't practice the physical yoga on regular basis, but a lot of body gestures, postures and everyday habits are born from yoga. For instance, sitting on the floor while eating. This position is Sukhasana. Sitting in this position while eating ensures better digestion and avoids the tendency to overeat, as your stomach gets compressed naturally. Another example is bowing before God while praying and before elders. This position is Uttanasana or Hastapadasana. Praying every morning forming the Namaste, sitting on 2 feet with bent knees while pooping. Similarly, yoga is automatically and naturally incorporated in a lot of daily activities. It can be said that yoga in India is a way of living. Talking about squat pooping, we come to our next point. Number 8. Indians are enemies of toilet paper to clean their bottoms after defecating. Wiping off the butt with paper is not considered an option at all. In fact, it is proven to leave bacteria around the butt opening and not cleaning the surface entirely. Indians have been using water for this job since ever. Most Indian toilets today have a water faucet to clean the behind. Before the bum gun, the toilets had a small bucket and a plastic mug. Water thoroughly cleans the part and minimizes the risk of several diseases. Apart from being more hygienic, a water faucet is also a more cost-effective and sustainable alternative to toilet paper. This is why India did not run out of toilet papers during the current pandemic. Using a man-made material to do the job can always have the risk of scarcity in endangered times. Not to forget, washing hands using soap is a must after every visit to the loo. Number 9. Bathing after attending a funeral. At a funeral, the cold body starts to decompose since it lost its ability to fight bacteria. People attending the funeral are exposed to the same air and environment and may become the carriers of that bacteria. In India, it is a common practice to take bath immediately after attending funerals. People enter the house and go straight to the bathroom without touching anything at all. Bathing removes all the impurities one might be carrying and also helps calm down emotionally. This brings us to the end of our first video. Are there any other interesting habits that we might have missed? Let us know in the comment section. Stay safe. Until next time.